Well, look what arrived in the mail today. This is Wave 2 of Cool Mini or Not's Rivet Wars Kickstarter. So let's open it up and take a look at what's inside. This box is quite big and quite heavy. It weighs in at 14 pounds. That's 14 pounds of minis for Cool Mini or Not's Wave 2. Now, some of the minis that are in here, I suppose were included in your base pledge if you there were stretch goals. And other stuff were add-ons. Now, I never do a Kickstarter without making a list. Here's mine. Here's everything that I got. From the base pledge, all the way down to everything that I got as an add-on. So, we'll open this up and see what's in here. There is a lot of boxes. Alright. And in no particular order, since I can't barely see anything that's in here, we have Rivet Wars Heavy Metal. Alright, so these are two super heavy tanks for Rivet Wars. Alright. Both the Allied and German. I forget what the bad guys are called. Oh, okay. This is Rivet Wars versus, it is Sturmrad versus M7 Boss. Alright, so it is a looks like a kind of a characterish mono wheel and an Allied looks like a upright walking steam tank. Pretty cool. Another versus the M3 vertical tank versus the Landkrieger. Alright, so this vertical tank here, this was the very first tank that was designed for the game. That tank right there was what influenced the design and the look and everything else that happened in this game. So, right there, that's the one that you have to thank for. The M3 vertical tank. Alright, Rivet Wars versus McLeod's Guards versus Baron Munchen Guards. Baron Munchen Guards. Anyways, they are essentially alternative troops. So they look different, but they have the same stats as regular troops. Alright. The Jetpacker. Alright, so basically this is the Rocketeer. And there's the little mini of him. And then there's the plug that goes into tanks to boost them up. Here's a... Reme Funk. This is a plane. They've been teasing the planes for a while. And here it is. Comes with a flight stand and a card and, of course, the plane mini. Secret mission cards. Cool. The Red Baron. Alright, so this is the bad guy plane. Yeah, I'm looking forward to taking this thing out and getting a closer look at him. War Room. Rivet Wars War Room. Oh, this has a bunch of special characters. Okay, so basically, the box contains, for the Allied side, Uncle Rivet, Terror Nova, and General Patson in a power suit. And for the Blight side, there's the Germanish bad guys. There's Iron Chancellor, Cruel Mini, and General Rommler in a Jeep. And then there's a neutral character, Dr. Vorn. Alright. Let's see, there's a plain cardboard box. Let's take a look at what's in it. Huh. It looks like zombie troops. There's Blight zombie troops, and then there are Allied robot troops. Let's see what they're called. Alright, so there's Clockwork Soldier for the Allied side, and for the Blight side, Plague Trooper. Alright. So, really interesting. We have a Plague Trooper, and we have a Clockwork Soldier, and there are 3 of each. So Here's our Allied Clockwork Soldiers, and here's our Blight Plague Troopers. And they, of course, will have different stats. Alright, what do we got next? This is the tile set. Alright, so if you want to make bigger battlefields, you would go ahead and you would get this tile set. So you can just have bigger battlefields, more places for terrain. Looks like it has 9 double-sided tiles and a tracking tile. Really cool. I wanted to be able to play bigger games since I was getting more soldiers and more troops, so that's kind of essential. Alright. Another versus box. 2 characters. This one is Elsa Frost from the Blight side, and from Allied, Cher-Ami. Alright, and each one has a mini and a plug version. Another brown box. Battle of Brighton Kickstarter Roundup. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, alright, so here's what's in here. It is a clamshell bubble pack, and it is some flying troops. Alright, so you got your light stands here and here, then you have 2 allied gyrocopters, I suppose, and then 2 Blight. They look like they're little planes. And then over here there's an allied and a Blight weapon attachment. Looks like a missile launcher and a twin-linked AA machine gun. I remember I got these, so it's really awesome. I didn't want to skimp on any of the flying stuff. Alright. Whoa. This one's big. There we go. Alright. Rivet Wars. Spearhead. Alright. Awesome. This one contains, for the Allied side, Lieutenant Edwina Brasseldon, Lieutenant McLeod Plug, 4 Mountaineers. There's 2 different sculpts for them. There's 3 K9 Engineering Corps. There's 3 Guard Dogs. There are 2 Slammer Turrets and 2 M20 bases. And then for the Blight side, there's Lieutenant Dora Roland, Baron Munchen, a Baron Munchen Plug, 4 Trencher Raiders, and there's 2 different sculpts of them, 3 Angriff Hundef Urher, boy, 3 Camp Fund, 2 Flame Turrets, and 2 Mark IV mounts. Alright, so, and they have stats for each. Alright, so, what it basically looks like is there is an allied character in a drilling machine that goes underground and comes up, so you got your sneak attack stuff here. And some other awesome stuff. Looks like some characters and some extra troops. I remember I pledged for those. Okay. Battle of Brighton. So these will probably be planes. Yes, yes. Battle of Brighton. Okay, so here are some more planes. Okay, so in here, the Allied side has a B-12 Dorchester, 2 F-4 Buccaneers, 2 XG gyroplanes. There's a Charles Uger, and a plug for him, an X3 rocket plug, and a Polston squad gun. All right, so there's a AAA vehicle, and on Blight's side there is a Zeppelin bomber, 2 Osprey biplanes, 2 Zeppelin scouts, a Volker Hawken plug, that would be the Blight character, and a machine gun anti-air plug, and an 88 Blacker. All right, then of course you got your roll cards, you got your flight stands, and all that other stuff. All right, so it looks like those little planes I got in the brown box, they were like an expansion of this, so you would have more basic flying troops. So the Allied side would be those X5 gyroplanes, And the Blight side would be the Zeppelin Scout. Awesome. Okay, what's here? Rivet Wars Terrain Pack. Alright, so this was the plastic terrain. Alright, so in here we have 6 bunkers, 6 strategic objectives, 6 minefields, 6 barbed wire, 6 tank traps, 6 allied flags, and 6 blight flags. And another terrain pack, exactly the same as the last, because I got those extra tiles. And last but not least, whoa, this is big. There were 2 super heavy tanks that they offered. This is the Blitzkrieg box. All right. You thought those super heavy tanks they had before were big? Well, these are extra super heavy. All right. Or maybe they're not. Maybe it's just a whole bunch of extra troops. Yes, that's what the Blitzkrieg was. It was a whole crap ton of extra troops. I guess I got those tanks in wave 1. In any case, let's take a look. Okay, so these are really easy to fall out, so I have to be careful with them. But we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 allied troops and 16 blight. This allied troop looks different. He has a top hat. So this is actually Uncle Sam. This is actually a character mini. Uncle Sam. He's got a top hat. He's got a 6-shooter revolver. And he's pointing at you just like in the recruitment posters. Alright, that's cool. And then here, not to be outdone, the Blight have their own character. It's some bald dude with a cane. Actually, that's a hammer. Alright, it's a hammer. Next. Whoa, okay. Sealed up. Let's see if we can get one from this side. Okay. Well, we will get close-up shots of these later, but essentially we have characters. Alright, characters. So what we have here is 2, 4, 5 mono wheels. We have 5 mono wheels, and then we have a bunch of characters. And there are minis of them and plugs. So, going from, I don't know the characters' names, but I know exactly what they're influenced by. We have Rosie the Riveter. We have Atomic Robo from some online comic. I don't know anything about it. There's a Blight guy who looks like to be a cyborg. Let's see, we have another robot. We have Rambo. Looks like I don't know, this is an Indiana Jones type character, but he looks like a bushwhacker type guy. Then we have Baby Girl, obviously influenced by that movie Sucker Punch. And then we have this black dude, who is obviously, oh my gosh, for the love of God, the character from The Avengers. Samuel L. Jackson's character. For the life of me, I can't remember his name right now. Alright. And, getting these things back in here, we have more vehicles. Alright. So, we have another light walking tank. I guess that would be like a Sturmpanzer, I suppose would be a correct term. And then here's the allied one, the Ostrich. Then we have like plugs for them here. And then we have, looks like 5 rocket bikes, allied rocket bikes, 2 mortars, and then 2 Blight, looks like self-propelled machine guns. Alrighty then. And that is what is in Rivet Wars Wave 2. Alright, so I will probably be reshooting all of this stuff later on because this was just stupid and there were too many interruptions. But should any of this footage survive, you'll get to see it. And that is all I have for you this time on what's in the box. Check back again for future videos, and I am signing out. We got 16 Allied and 16 Blight right here. That guy looks different. He has a